الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يسألونك عن الأهلة قل هي مواقيت للناس والحج صدق الله العظيم. My dear listeners, I have recited one ayah from Surah Al-Baqarah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in this ayah that, O Messenger, people ask you about the ahillah, about the hilal, about the moon. O Messenger, tell them that this is the time for the people, and particularly for Hajj. From this ayah, we can understand the importance of Ru'yatul Hilal. There are people, they say that the rest of the month we can observe the moon, but for Dhul Hijjah there is no need for this. You go to Saudi and you follow the Hajj. Indeed, it is a very, very new thing in Islam. It is a bid'ah in Islam. Because there is no ulama or scholars in the world who said this, that Yamun Nahar is after the day of Arafah. It can be for those who are living in Saudi Arabia or close to Saudi Arabia. Maybe the horizon is same, so we can say it is fine. But not the rest of the world. Cannot be. No way. What is Yawm al-Nahar? Yani Yawm al-Udhuhiyah, the day of Qurban, day of sacrifice. This Fatawa al-Mawsu'a Fiqhiyya al-Kuwaitiyya, this is written very clearly, says, اتفقه الفقهاء, all the fuqaha, the scholars, they agreed على أن وقت الأضحية هو يوم العاشر من ذي الحجة, that the time of Udhuhiyah, the time of sacrifice is the 10th day of Dhul Hijjah. That's very clear. Did not say after the day of Arafah. And there's a very famous book, name is Mu'jamu Lughatil Fuqaha, volume 1, page 476. Says about the Yawm al-Nahar, says Yawm al-Ashir min Dhul Hijjah. Yawm al-Nahar is the 10th day of Dhul Hijjah. And there are aqwal and the fatawa, the verdicts from the all the Aimah, particularly 4 Imams. Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmed bin Hanbal, Imam Malik and Imam Abu Hanifa. All of them, or 4 fuqaha, they say that Yawm al-Nahar is the 10th Dhul Hijjah. And وَيَمْوَيْنِ بَعْدَهُ, and after 2 days after. And according to Imam Shafi, 3 days. First day, there is the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, and 2 days according to Imam Abu Hanifa or Imam Ahmed, but according to Imam Shafi, there is another day as well. But anyway, it starts with 10th of Dhul Hijjah. They did not say that it starts from after the day of Arafah. No one says this. Okay, let's go to what was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what he did. Did he ask people of Makkah for the sacrifice, that when they are going to do the Yawm Arafah, and the next day the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, okay, now the next day after the day of Arafah will be the Qurban day? Is there any hadith? No. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he migrated to Madinatul Munawwara, and from the 2nd Hijrah, he started sacrifice, the Qurban. The Hajj became for us on 9th Hijrah. This means that 8 years, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did Qurban or sacrifice without asking people of Makkah. What I am saying this, because there is no proof that Prophet ﷺ did ask the people of Makkah that when they perform their Yom Arafah. There is no hadith at all. No Sahih hadith, no weak hadith, even no fabricated hadith regarding this. I can say, okay, please bring even weak hadith or even fabricated hadith regarding this mawzu, this topic, that we follow the Hujjaj or we do the sacrifice the very next day after the day of Arafah. Even no mawdu or fabricated hadith regarding this. After the Prophet ﷺ, you can see the companions, the Khulafa al-Rashidin, the 4 Khulafa. They did a lot of things, MashaAllah, may Allah reward them. Like, I can see one example of Salatul Tarawih. Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Amir al-Mu'mineen, he established the Jama'ah. And till now the people follow it this way. They do perform Salatul Tarawih with the Jama'ah. But if there was anything like this, that after the day of Arafah, the whole Ummah will sacrifice together in one day, same time, same day, so I think Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu should do this. After Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Hazrat Usman radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and then Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and after them, Hazrat Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and after him, you don't see any Khulafa of Islam did the last Khalifa of Islam. None of them did this. Now, I would like to say a few things here. So those people who say that we follow the Hujjaj, I will ask, in which matter? In Eid? And they say the very new name. They said Eidul Hajj. This is the bid'ah. You can say Eidul Adha, Eidul Qurban. That's clear. But Eidul Hajj, this means the Hujjaj celebrate the Eid. There is no Eid for the Hujjaj at all. They do not perform the Salatul Eid. And the rest of the world, you can see, they do perform the Salatul Eid, Eidul Adha. So this means our Eid is different than the Hujjaj. They are not performing any Salah for Eid. We do perform the Salatul Eid. Number 2, if you say we follow the Hujjaj in Udhiyah, in sacrifice, then you have to know. The Hujjaj, they do sacrifice, but there's the different one. They do sacrifice for Hajj al-Qiran or Hajj al-Tamattu. And for Hajj al-Ifrad, the big number of Hujjaj, they do perform Hajj, they do not perform any udhiyah, any sacrifice. Mufrid. So those who perform Hajj Ifrad, they do not do the Qurban either. Now, if you say we follow the Hujjaj in Qurban, the number of Hujjaj, they do not do the Qurban. The second thing, that the rest of the world, what they do the Qurban not for Hajj. They do the Qurban that they celebrate that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected or saved the Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam. And so we pay thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we do the sacrifice. This is different sunnah. In the Hajj Tamattu and Hajj Qiran, the people they pay the dam, this is different. And third thing, that when the Hujjaj, they go to Muzdalifah, in that time, they perform their Maghrib and Isha together. And because of the time difference between Australia and Saudi Arabia, I would say 7 to 8 hours. So the people who are living in Australia, in the same time, they will perform their Salatul Fajr. And those who are celebrating the Eid al-Adha, so basically So on that day, so they are performing their Salatul Eid. So very clear, there's a timing difference. The Hujjaj, they are performing Salatul Maghrib and Isha. And these people, they are performing Salatul Eid. And the next day, the 10th of Zil Hajjah, when the Hujjaj proceed to Mina to sacrifice, by the time the people of Australia, they finish their sacrifice, they ate the meat of the Qurban, they finish their Salatul Isha. This means the Hujjaj follow the Australian, not the Australian people follow the Hujjaj. So we are saying something which is nonsense. So my dear brothers and sisters, it is very important for us that we have to understand this issue. Sheikh Saad al-Usayman from Saudi Arabia, he said very clearly, and Abdullah bin Baz, rahimahullah, said very clearly that please do not follow us, do not follow people of Makkah in doing sacrifice. And Sheikh Usayman said, do not follow the people of Makkah or Hujjaj in regard to Day of Arafah. Because the Day of Arafah is the 9th day of Zul Hajjah. So it will be different than other countries. Other people, they may have the 8th of Zul Hajjah, or for them maybe 10 or 11 of Zul Hajjah. So cannot be the one day. Now there's one issue. Some people say that so we can show the unity of the Ummah if we perform our Eid al-Adha together, we will show the unity. The word unity is very nice to say. But I will say unity in which matter? Unity in Ibadah? This is not the unity then. We cannot make the Ibadah same time. See, people who are performing their Eid, the Hujjaj 8 hours behind, they basically at the same time they are performing Maghrib and Isha. How can we perform same thing in the same time? Can't be. The timing difference between Australia and North America, you can see the 17 hours, 16 hours timing difference. How come can be the same time? So no way. Yes, if you want to say unity, yes, unity will be in love, in muhabbah, in helping each other. Yes, that's the unity. Sheikh Taqi Usmani, he wrote an article about this issue. And he has said very clearly that in 1986, there was a conference held in Jordan. More than 100 scholars from different parts of the world participated. And all of them are agreed that every single nation or country got their separate ru'yah. And they agreed that people should celebrate their Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha according to their local Moonsighting. So that was agreed of the ijma'. So those people, they said that we celebrate our Eid al-Adha according to Saudiya. They go against the ijma' al-ummah. They go against the Quran. They go against the Sunnah. They go against all the Imams. They go against all Khulafa Rashidin. They go against the ijma' al-ummah. Now they are imposing to others to follow them. So my humble request to all of you, please follow the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so you may be blessed. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said very clearly, follow Allah and His Messenger, you may be blessed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.